Cock's just doing kid shit, right? My mom's just kind of like sat on the beach just watching us. She sat a little bit further back on some rocks. And we're just kind of like just chilling, throwing rocks and shit. And then out, like, there's a bunch of people, right? There's a bunch of people. There's people up top on the cliff that we can see, that we can also hear. Oh! Thank you so much for the fucking 1 year. No message. Gapple gang. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate the support for a whole fucking year. English bullocks. Thank you, dude. So we're just like chilling on the beach. There's a bunch of people around. It's kind of scary. It's not like super crowded, but it's kind of like a little bit. There's like little pockets of people, right? And there's even people like up on the top of the cliff. There's like a walkway. And there's not many rails, but it's relatively secure. So we're just chilling. And then all of a sudden, we just hear this crash, like something fell off the cliff, like a rock fell off the fucking cliff and hit the ground. It was loud as shit, right? And I'm like looking around. I'm like checking my sister's okay. I'm like, we're all right. Okay, we're all right. And I was fairly young. I was already like, my head was already like constantly in, what if this happens? What if that happens? Like anxiety. You know that I've talked about it a bunch. You know how my brain is, right? So my head was like, is my sister okay? I went, well, all right, where's the mother? And I looked over, and I don't see my dad. And I'm like, wait, where's my dad? Where's dad? And then from behind the rocks, closer to the ocean, not in between my mum, not where my mum is, but behind me and my sister, where the ocean is, my dad just like stumbles around with a scraped knee. And I'm just looking at him like, and people are like, oh my god, did someone fall? Oh my god, what? Is everyone okay? People were worried that someone had fell off the fucking cliff. No, it was my dad. My dad just fucking fell off a rock about this high. He started climbing on a fucking rock by the ocean. It was covered in seaweed. He slipped and fell. Like about a foot. But he made such a noise that it sounded like a rock had came off the cliff, or somebody had fell off the cliff. Dude. I remember just looking at him like, did you make that noise? And he didn't say a word, and he did the exact same thing that he did when he fell in the pool and bonked his head. He walked straight past me and my sister, embarrassed, not saying a thing, sat down next to my mother and just went